Hey, this is your boy Bob TV. How you doing today? I got a subject I want to talk about. Very sensitive subject. Might make you mad, but it's not the first time. I want to talk about the difference between this Stop Trump movement. Hey, I can feel you. America's mad. See, this isn't like when Obama won. Now, when Obama won, there was a Stop Obama movement, but it isn't big as this one. The Stop Trump movement is huge. Now, my thing is how you do it. I'm a protester. I protest, man. I got like 15 pair of shoes I wore out for protesting. And I'm going to get them fixed as soon as I get some money. But I wear out shoes for protesting. Matter of fact, when they come to protesting, I go put those same old protest shoes to try to wear out the rest of the other heels. All right, so, I'm a protester, but I'm a smart protester. When you protest, you got to have agenda. You can't just go out there, like for the women's protest. Bottom line agenda was just to make a statement. There was nothing to result come from it. The Million Man March, there were some demands in the Million Man March. So when you go and march, when you go and protest, you got to be smart about doing it. And you got to have an agenda. I said this before, don't need to say it again. Now, we're on this Stop Trump movement. My question is, are you going to stop everything? Because Trump can't do anything by himself. We still have a Congress, and we still have a Supreme Court. See, he can't just get rid of Obamacare. They've been trying to get rid of Obamacare since Obamacare passed. And that executive order thing, that has to go through checks and balances too. So, yes, I was at the Stop Trump from stopping the Affordable Care Act protest here in Union Square last week. I was there. I was chanting because I don't want this thing to stop. I want it to be fixed. I want a public option or just make it universal health care, but don't get rid of it, especially when you ain't got nothing to replace it, because they don't have nothing to replace it. So I can understand that. My thing is how you do it. What measures are you putting in place? You got to be smart. You can't just say, I'm going to stop everything Trump doing. It's not always about the president. As you can see, Obama can do anything he wants. Trump can't do anything he wants. Right now, we have a filibuster-proof Congress, which means the Republicans can't pass anything they want. Those people who Trump tried to put in his cabinet, a few of them are on hold. He can't just make them go on the cabinet. They have to be approved. The Affordable Care Act will be struck down by the Supreme Court. They've been struck down 13 times. It's not the first time it went up to be thrown out. It's up to the Supreme Court. He can write an executive director and the Supreme Court can say, no, it's unconstitutional. So don't think Trump can just change anything. He stopped the TPP. Now, he put that executive order, that's not a law. That's an action. So he can do that. Affordable Care Act is a law. He can't just overturn the law just because you do executive order. Still have to go through checks and balances, and one of them is the Supreme Court. There's a lot of things he's going to try to put in place. Understand this, he can't just do it because he want to do it. There's a checks and balance system. Now, my thing is, you got to be smart on your Stop Trump effort. You marching up and down the street, that ain't going to do nothing. You got to march, show how strong you are, and then you got to have agenda after the march. Soon as the march is over, everybody need to pick up their phone, call Trump the White House line, and stake your claim. With millions of calls coming in, bombarding them, that makes them nervous. You got to call your fellow congressmen and hit them up. Last week, me and a friend of mine, when Cory Booker passed that disastrous, when he denied a bill that would have brought cheaper yet affordable health care to millions of people who can't afford the crap we have in America, when he struck that down, a brother at that, who wants to run for president in 2020, what he did was he opened up the door for the Grim Reaper to come in and kill people. He denied them the opportunity to get the drugs that they need because they can't afford the crap we have in America because it's too much. We hit his phone line. We tore his phone line up. We made him nervous. He had to come out and try to explain himself. Number two, we tore his Facebook up. All kind of comments, hitting them up. Bam, bam, bam. Number three, we hit his Twitter. Bam, bam, bam. It hit the news. That's what you got to do. You don't apply pressure just by marching. We shall overcome. Dr. King had to go. There was things they did after they marched. They just marched. And you can't be on just stop Trump. What if Trump do something good? TPP is good. I'm not trying to stop him from destroying the TPP. TPP, if Obama would have passed TPP, it would have took the rest of our jobs overseas. He stopped it. So you got to be smart with your stop Trump effort. Don't stop everything. That's like the Republicans. See, my main thing is this oppose Obama. When the Republicans opposed Obama, what did it do for us? It stalled the American people. Nothing got done for us. For 8 years, nothing got done for us because the Republicans who were in the majority had to stop Obama effort. It killed this country. It suppressed the country. It did not help. Now, with you doing the Stop Trump thing, to me, it's no different. It's not going to advance us forward. How it's going to advance us forward? It's just going to keep us at a standstill, keep fighting each other. Here's my philosophy on this. You ain't got to do it, but I'm going to do it. If Trump do something great for the people, I'm going to support the effort that he do that helps the people. If Trump hurt the people, I'm going to be blasting him, and blasting him. You should do the same. If there's a congressman in office right now, whether he's Republican, Democratic, rent too damn high, independent, it doesn't matter. There's a Republican in Congress. If he does something for the people, I'm going to applaud the effort he made. When he go against the people, I'm hitting him up. Bam, we're going to every event that he speaks at and we're going to shout him down. You hypocrite, you punk, you stop that, you're lying. We're going to do that. We're going to hit his Facebook up. We're going to hit his Facebook group up. We're going to hit his Twitter up. We're going to, if we have to, we'll go in front of his house. We won't go on his yard, but we'll go in front of his house, whatever it takes. That's protesting. You got to apply the pressure. And then you got to let them know that you're going to primary them. We don't like you. We don't want you in office. We got somebody who's going to really care for the people. We're going to put our vote behind them. You know, that scares the crap out of them. It really do. They don't want to be primary. They want to be able to win a seat without effort. And right now we got too many jackleg Republicans, jackleg corporate Democrats in office right now that don't have a challenger and think they're not going to ever have a challenger. And that's why they keep doing the crap they're doing. That's why they keep screwing the American people over, kicking them in the rib and stepping all over, because we never take time to primary them. So not only do you go out there and march, not only do you go out there and protest, get the megaphone and everything, not only do you do that, you got to call them, call their number up by the thousands, if not millions. You got to hit their Facebook up. You got to hit the Twitter up and just get at them. Keep hammering. You got to go to every event that they speak at and shout them down. You hypocrite, you punk, stop lying, all that kind of stuff. You got to do that. You got to apply that pressure. And the main thing is you got to let them know, we found somebody that said they're going to work for us. You're not working for us. So we're going to primary you and get your butt out of office like we did Eric Cantor. And that's what we should have did with David Wasserman Schultz. So please don't just be saying, stop Trump. We got to oppose Trump without a plan. You got to have a plan to do that. And just marching is not enough. Just marching and shouting is not enough. Madonna can come out there and sing and all that kind of stuff. Where was Madonna? Madonna ain't, she don't affiliate with you. She's rich. She can go anywhere she wants, eat anything she wants. She can move out of this country right now. Can you do it? Because half of you saying I'm moving out of this country when Trump become president. He's president now and you're still here. Why? Because you ain't got the money. I ain't got the money. So don't be impressed because these stars came out to the march and spoke. That stuff don't impress me. The same stars that you see on stage talking about stop Trump, I got 1 million pictures on my computer right now with them eating dinner with Trump. Stop. That stuff don't mean nothing to me. If you're going to protest, if you're going to march, if you're going to do them, you got to do it right. Now, progressives. Again, I'm going to hit you again with this. Take off your freaking party hats. This ain't time to be partisan. It's time to unite. And it's time to unite to support the things that he do and push back on the things that's not good for this country. Every man has the ability to do something good. Every man has the ability to do something good. Every man. Every man. So when he does good, don't oppose that. Oh, I think he up to something. Oh, he trying to trick us. No. If he do something good, support him. If you're going to bring jobs, support that effort. You don't have to support him, support the effort that he's doing. But when he start doing things to railroad the American people, you get at him. And I'm not just talking about him. I'm not talking about Mike Pence. I'm not talking about his cabinet. I'm talking about every Democratic, because you got Democrats that's doing railroading you just as hard as Donald Trump. And two of them I know right now, Cory Booker and Cuomo. Anyway, so, all right, I'm done. I just want you to be wise in your protesting. If you're going to stop Trump, stop the things that need to be stopped. Stop the things that need to be stopped. If they go forward with the DAPL pipeline, stop that. That's an effort that need to be stopped. Keystone Pipeline need to be stopped. But if you decide to bring a company back into jobs into Harlem, don't you stop that because he's racist. Sometimes you got to get that. Let me tell you something before I go. Racism did not start in the Republican Party. It's just as much racism in the Democratic Party as in Republican parties. It's been racism going on. I mean, y'all guys' eyes are open up to racism in politics now. That stuff been going on for a long time, man. Donald Trump didn't just introduce that. That was going on. Some of it was going on in the Obama administration. I already did 2 videos on Hillary Clinton just as racist as Trump. I already did 2 videos just as racist. Her hero is Margaret Sanger. Her best friend was Bob Berg. Both of them was Klansmen. Margaret Sanger wanted to kill black people, wanted to get rid of black people. She's the one that started Planned Parenthood. Well, it morphed into Planned Parenthood, but it wasn't the agenda today for Planned Parenthood was not the agenda when Margaret Sanger got involved. Margaret Sanger wanted to kill black babies because she was afraid that black people was going to overpopulate white people. Y'all need to do your research, man. And this is her hero. And go back and watch the video. I showed her talking great things about Margaret Sanger, talking great things about Bob Berg, her best friend, who was a grand wizard of the Ku Klux Klan. Anyway, I just want you to let you know that racism has always been in politics. The Klans have took off their white dress and they put on suits. And they all in the Democratic Party, they all in the Republican Party, they in every party. So don't act brand new. And they've been using us to implement their policies for years. For years. Anyway, I'm done. Just want to again remind you, if you're going to protest right. If you're on the Stop Trump movement, don't be on this Ultra Stop Trump movement, because the Ultra Stop Obama movement hurt our country for the past 8 years. It stalled us into moving forward. And I'm telling you now, if we get on that same tip with Trump, it's going to stall us and won't move us forward. Find something that you can push together, and let's push it together. If he do something stupid, dumb, and he will, I can pretty much guarantee you, you push back on that effort. You stop that effort. But if he do something good, you back the good initiative that he do. Okay? I'm Bob TV. Peace.